I know people get. There's a lot of people who are anxious and impatient, and why don't they do something? But you got to look around at the rest of baseball and kind of see how this winter has played out. And not a lot of teams are doing exactly the same thing. So the move over the weekend was that's pretty classic stuff, right? You get a very versatile guy, the kind of guy they've been looking for, a switch hitter, offensive upside, plays a ton of different positions. That's what they said they wanted, and they've got him. And it's insurance, obviously, depending on what happens with Tulowitzki and Devon Travis. But the two moves to come, and they've got about $20 million to spend, are a starting pitcher and a corner outfielder. And there's still guys out there who fit that description. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, to update folks, they acquire Yangervis Solarte from San Diego for two minor leaguers who played 128 games last year, got 466 at-bats. But as you mentioned, almost it's outfield is not an option for him. He looks like a standard second baseman with some utilization to go to short or third. And given 100 games missed for over 100 for both Travis and Tulowitzki last year, I think there might be something here with Solarte.
Yeah, well, he's done it at the big league level, right? He's I think at age 30, you can kind of look at him and say this is what he is, with some certainty. And I look, there's nothing sexy about the 24th or 25th guys on a roster, but among the things that happened for the Jays. Now, Ryan Goins had the crazy runners in scoring position, batting average in the bases loaded batting average and all of that. But he's not a good baseball player at this stage. Darwin Barney had deteriorated. He's not a good baseball player. And they're utility guys, but they had to play. Think of how many innings those guys played for the Jays last year because of the injury situation. So, the one thing that they have accomplished this winter is that they have upgraded dramatically, I think, in terms of backup infielders, but also potentially guys who give you some roster flexibility. That Solarte, he could play a game in the outfield. He has played in the outfield. He's played mostly at third base last year. But what they want is the ability to DH Josh Donaldson for a day, for instance, and have a guy like Solarte play third base and not lose that much, or anticipate the fact that Travis isn't going to play 150 games, right, or the Tulowitzki's not going to play 150. It's all about flexibility. Plus, he's a switch hitter, and that's that
they don't have enough of them.
They don't. So look, it's a nice move. There's not one bad thing you can say about that move, although I'm sure somebody will.